Hey sports bettors, what's up? Alex here, and what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be running through a bunch of the sportsbook promos for today, as well as some of the bets from the OddsJam EV page. We're going to be discussing why we like them. We're posting these plays, of course, well before the games start, and we're just going to be tracking our profit and loss. So you can see we've been getting killed recently. We were up $4,000 like 5 days ago. Now we're down $2,000. Had some bad beats in there, but it is what it is. In sports betting, we're going to continue to bet sharp, bet mathematically, and hopefully, we'll see that profit tick higher and higher already this week. So the first bet we have is we have a $294 free bet from Caesars, which was from two different promotions. So first, if we type in, Caesars had a promo last week where you bet $1,000 on UFC, you get a $269 free bet. So we met the requirements. We had Kai Kara France at plus 150 odds. This bet hit. And then we also had, I believe it was over 3.5 rounds in the Oliveira fight, and that bet lost, but that bet was also for $500. So we placed $1,000 on UFC 269. We get back a $269 free bet. So that's the first bet we have. And then there was also a risk-free same-game parlay, which was on the Bears game. So I believe we had under 43. Yeah, it was right here. So we had Bears plus 12, under 43, and Rodgers over 251.5 passing yards. Risk-free same-game parlay. Your bet loses on Caesars. We got back a $25 free bet. So we have a $25 free bet from this. We have a $269 free bet from the UFC 269 promo on Caesars, so $294 total, and we placed it on the Lions plus 600 odds. Then we can go over to DraftKings. And at least in Arizona, they have a 50% profit boost. It's not showing on the main page right now, but they had a 50% profit boost on NBA games tonight. So we went with the Knicks, $50 max wager plus $247. So I'll add a column here for 50% profit boost. And then I should increase the size of this. And then we have a few plus EV parlays on WynnBet. So we've discussed WynnBet before. They have a reward system where you get back these things called chips, which give you a boost on your parlay. So typically when we get these chips, all we do is we head over to the OddsJam, hockey page, and we look around for where is WynnBet giving us the best possible prices. So like maybe Senators plus 230 is a good leg to include right here. Lines have been moving towards the Senators. Hurricanes plus 137 seems like a pretty good leg to include. You can see Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook out there. They're only giving you plus 132 on the Hurricanes. So if you are making one of these parlays on WynnBet, maybe plus 137 is a good leg to include in your parlay. So you can just kind of browse around different sports, hockey, whatever it is, and ultimately place your bet. So we have a few for today. We have Canadians, Kings, Kings, Senators, Kings, Islanders, and Texans plus 3 Patriots money line, all for about $250. We have a bet from the OddsJam EV page that we were limited on from FanDuel, which was Panthers, Senators under 6.5 goals. We have Nets, Raptors under 111.5 first half points, minus 110 odds. This bet was very good. We found it on the OddsJam EV page. So again, like what you can see right here, right? These types of bets, they only have an expected profit margin of 4.76%. There's no such thing as getting rich quick. As a sports bettor, it's not going to happen. But if you're able to get these daily returns of 4.5%, 5%, sure, you're going to have a lot of risk, but you're going to see your profit stack higher and higher and higher over the long run. So a bet like this, under 70.5 first half total points in Wake Forest versus VMI minus 110 odds would be a great leg or a great plus EV bet to place today for Tuesday, December 14th. So you can kind of scroll around this page and you can just hit the refresh button. You can filter out your sports books. You can set maximum settings. You can decide if you want to see player props or not. So maybe we want to set the maximum positive EV odds to plus 300 if we're willing to take a bit more risk. And then you can see, maybe Oilers Maple Leafs plus 240 is a good bet to be on tonight, considering PIN is only giving you plus 210. So then you can kind of like click into the market. You can do some research. Okay, for over 7 goals, for over 7.5 goals, Caesar's only giving me plus 225, Twin Spire's only giving me plus 215, and then you can make the determination of if you think plus 240 is a bet worth placing. So again, there's no picks with OddsJam. There's none of that BS. It's all just everything based in data, which helps you as a sports bettor make more informed betting decisions, profitable betting decisions, right? Like if we go to the arbitrage page, whenever there's arbitrage, like we can see here in this Wake Forest versus VMI game, you know one sportsbook has to be wrong, right? You can place literally a bet on both sides of the market over 70.5 first half total points and under 70.5 first half total points and make a risk-free profit. So you know there has to be a good bet here, and it's your decision as a sports bettor, to decide, would you rather place that bet on Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook out there, or would you rather place that bet on DraftKings or TwinSpires at minus 110 odds? So, the sharp bettor would place this bet at minus 110 odds on DraftKings or TwinSpires. So anyways, we can keep running through. We have Devils moneyline plus EV play on DraftKings. We got limited pretty heavily to 99.42. We got them plus 120 odds. So if we go to this game now, let's see what they are now. Hopefully, it moved in our favor. So you can see, Pinnacle, it's about what it was when I placed the bet, plus 107, minus 118. So our estimate of the fair price, for the Devils to win this game is plus 112.05, and we're getting plus 120. So that may not seem like a lot, but when you're placing a lot of sports bets, all with these small mathematical edges, it's very useful to have these 4% gains building up every day. And again, you'll go through downswings, which is definitely what we're on right now, losing 6K within like 2.5 days. But hopefully we'll continue to, see that profit stack higher and higher and higher. So then we have 2 promos on FanDuel. So we've discussed these before. They have this college basketball parlay insurance. It's really profitable. I didn't do this NHL one. These videos are, already getting too long, but this is also profitable. So kind of the strategy for these is you need to place a 4-leg parlay. If exactly one leg loses, you get your money back. So what you want to do is you want to find odds that are best offered on FanDuel, right? So you can click into these hockey games. If you're doing the NHL parlay insurance, you can click on something like, whatever, total goals, where there's some alternate lines, and you can see that FanDuel is giving you the best price for the Bruins Golden Knights game on under 6.5 goals, right? They're giving you minus 150. DraftKings all the way down at minus 155. TwinSpires minus 155. And Pinnacle, the most important book of all to track, is all the way down at minus 161, and we're getting minus 150. So this would be an example of a great leg to include in these parlay insurance bets. You lose one leg, you get your money back. So, which is pretty amazing. It makes this promo very profitable. Typically, if you lose any leg in your parlay, you lose all your money. But with FanDuel, if you lose just one leg, you win 3 out of 4, then you get your money back. So it's a must-bet promo. And then, so we bet it for college basketball already. We have UNC Asheville, Texas Southern, Alabama, UC Santa Barbara, plus 485 odds, put $25 on it. And then we have this TNT Tuesdays, which is a no-brainer promo. So this is for the Warriors-Knicks game or the Suns-Trailblazers game. If you place a 3-leg, $10 same-game parlay with cash, you get $10 as a bonus in site credit, regardless of if your bet wins. So you bet $10, FanDuel just gives you $10. So FanDuel is just giving you, a free $10 to bet with, essentially, on a same-game parlay for Warriors, Knicks, or Suns, Trailblazers. And you can see right here, your wager must have final odds greater than plus 400 to qualify. So what we ended up going with was Warriors minus 4.5 over to 11.5 points in the game, and Julius Randle under 9.5 rebounds at plus 516 odds. And then we have one final plus EV play, trying to get more and more bets already placed for the college football bowl games. We're on Tennessee money line. This bet's on TwinSpires, which is available in a bunch of states. It's a pretty cool sports book. So if you have questions about TwinSpires, whatever it is, anything else about sports betting, you can reach out to us and we'll be happy to help. But hopefully, we start to have some up days and this profit doesn't keep tanking. But again, when you're betting sharp, when you're betting mathematically, when you have the edge over the sports book, you will win in the long run. So nobody is immune to going through losing streaks. They happen to the best sports bettors out there. Everybody goes through losing streaks, but hopefully, we start to embark on a winning streak right now. So anyways, I can add some notes to these promos as well. So this is, bet 10, get 10 promo on FanDuel. And then this was, NCAA parlay insurance. So I hope you found this video helpful. Again, any questions you have about sports betting, you can reach out to us. And thank you so much for your time.